you tuning in my channel, and welcome to another episode of Read the Bible with me. Today's episode is a double chapter episode because I forgot to post one yesterday. Anyways, today we'll be reading Exodus 11 and 12. Now the Lord had told Moses, I have one more way to paralyze the king and the people of Egypt. After this, the king will send all of you away from Egypt. When he does, he'll force you to leave completely. Tell the men and women of Israel to ask their neighbors for these made of gold. The Lord had caused the Egyptians to respect the Israelites. The king's officers and the Egyptian people already considered Moses to be a great man. So Moses said to the king, This is what the Lord says. About midnight tonight, I will go through all Egypt. Every firstborn son of the land in Egypt will pass away. The firstborn son of the king who sits on his throne will pass away. Even the firstborn of the slave girl grading grain will pass away. Oh wow. That's that's a weird conversation. Well, I'm not too sure this book will have a happy ending. There, there will there will be a lot of crying everywhere in Egypt. It will be worth it any time before or after this, but not even a dog will bark at the Israelites or their animals. They will know that the Lord treats Israel differently from Egypt. Then all your officers will come to me. They will bow face down to the ground before me. They will say, Leave and I'll take all your people with you. After that I will depart. But Moses very angrily left the king. The Lord had told Moses, the king will not listen to you and Aaron, just so that I may do many miracles in the land of Egypt. Moses and Aaron did all these great miracles in front of the king. But the Lord remained stubborn, and the king will not let the people of Israel leave his country. What are Moses and Aaron going to do in this situation? Let's find out in Exodus 12. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt. This month will be the first month of the year for you, but when you are to tell the whole community of Israel on the 10th day of this month, each man must get one lamb. It is for the people in his house. There may not be a lot of people in his house. There may not be a lot of people in his house to eat a whole lamb, but he must share it with his neighbor. There must be a lot of lamb for everyone to eat. The lamb must be a 1-year-old male. It must have nothing wrong with it. This animal can be either a young sheep or a young goat, or something like that. Keep the animal with you to take care of it until the 14th day of the month. On that day, all the people of the community of Israel will slaughter these animals. What? What? They will do this as soon as the sun goes down. The people must take some of the blood. They must put it on the sides and tops of the door frames. These are the door frames of the houses where they eat the lambs. On this night, they must roast the lamb over a fire. And then they must eat it with bitter herbs and bread made without yeast. Do not eat the lamb raw or boiled in water. Roast the whole lamb over a fire with its head, legs, and inner organs. You must not leave any of it till morning, but if any of it is left over till morning, you must burn it with fire. Whoa, what? You have to burn the lamb up. You have to burn a lamb with fire if any of it is left over till morning. Oh, that's torture! That's freaking torture! This is the way you must eat it. You must be fully dressed as if you were going on a trip. You must have your sandals on, and you must have your walking stick in your hand. You must eat in a hurry. This is the Lord's Passover. That night I will go to the land of Egypt. I will slaughter all the firstborn animals and people in the land of Egypt. I will paralyze all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord. But the blood will be a sign and on the houses where you are. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. Nothing terrible will hurt you. When I paralyze the land of Egypt, you will always remember this day. Celebrate with a feast to the Lord. Your descendants are to honor the Lord with this feast from now on. For this feast, you must eat bread made without yeast for 7 days. You mean eat bread made? You have to eat made bread. You mean you had to eat bread made without yeast for a week? Wait a minute. As interesting as the Bible gets, it's also getting weird at the same time. On the first day of this yeast, you are to remove all yeast from your houses. No one should eat any yeast for the full 7 days of the feast. And everyone eats yeast but that person will be separated from Israel. You are you are to have holy meetings on the first and last days of the feast. You must not do any work on these days. The only work you may do on these days is to prepare your meals. You must celebrate the feast of unleavened bread. Do this because on this very day I brought your division of people out of Egypt. So all of your descendants must celebrate this day. This is the law that will last from now on. You are to eat bread made without yeast for 7 days. Stir onions even on the 14th day of the first month of your year. Eat this until the evening of the 21st day. For 7 days there must not be any yeast in your houses. Wow. Anybody who eats yeast during this time must be separated from the community of Israel. No way. No way. You had to. You're kidding. This includes Israelites and non-Israelites. What? If you eat yeast, you're separated from all of Israel. What? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Crazy. During this feast, you must not eat yeast. You must eat bread made without yeast wherever you live. What? 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 Whatever, let's keep reading. Then Moses called all the elders of Israel together. He told them, get the animals for your families. Kill the animals for the Passover. Take a bunch of the hyssop plant and dip it into the bowl filled with blood. Wipe the blood on the sides and tops of the door frames. No one may leave his house until morning. The Lord will go through Egypt. The Lord will go to Egypt to slaughter the Egyptians. He will see the blood on the sides and the tops of the door frames. Then the Lord will pass over that house. He will not let the one who brings demise come into your house to slaughter you. You must keep this command. This law is for you and your descendants from now on. Do this when you go to the land the Lord has promised to give to you. When your children ask you, why are we doing these things? You will say, this is the Passover over sacrifice to honor the Lord. When we were in Egypt, the Lord passed over the house of Israel. The Lord slaughtered the Egyptians, but He saved our homes. But He saved our homes. So now the people bow down and worship the Lord. They did just as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron. At night, the Lord slaughtered all the firstborn sons in the land of in the whoa! Hold on! Hold on! Bible getting violent all of a Is that me? Or is the Bible getting violent all of a sudden? What the heck? The firstborn, the king, who sat on the throne, was slaughtered. Even even the firstborn of the prisoner in jail was slaughtered. Also, all the firstborn farm animals were slaughtered. The king, his officers, and all the attendants got during the night. Someone had passed out in every house, so there was a lot of crying everywhere in Egypt. During the night, the king called for Moses and Aaron. He said to them, "Go up and lead my people. You and your people may do as you have asked. Go and worship the Lord. Take take all your sheep and cattle, as you have asked, and go and also bless me." It just also asked the Israelites to hurry and leave. They said, "If you don't leave, this is the end for us." The people of Israel took the dough for the yeast was added. They brought the bull to make dough and clothing, and they carried them on their shoulders. The people of Israel did what Moses told them to do. They asked them for their Egyptian neighbors, for the dress and for gold and for clothing. The Lord caused the Egyptians to think well of the Israelites, so the Israelites took rich gifts from the Egyptians. What? Wow! Hold on! Hold on! The Egyptians' attitude towards the Israelites took a 180 because because every firstborn was 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 slaughtered in Egypt. Wow. Aber it's getting violent then. Anyways, let's keep reading. The Israelites, the Israelites traveled from Ramesses to Succoth. There were about 600,000 men walking. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's a lot. This does not include the women and the children. Many other people who were not Israelites went with them. A large number of sheep, goats, and cattle went with them. The Israelites used to dough their butt out of Egypt. They baked loaves of bread without yeast. The dough had no yeast in it because they had been brought out of Egypt. What? Whoa! So they had no time to get food ready for the trip. The people of Israel had lived in Egypt for 430 years. On the day the 430 years ended, the Lord's divisions of people left Egypt. That night, the Lord kept watch to bring them out of Egypt. So, on the same night, the Israelites are to keep watch. They are to do their on the Lord from now on. The Lord told Moses and Aaron, "Here are the rules for Passover. No foreigner, no foreigner, no foreigner is to eat the Passover. Suppose no foreign person is to eat the Passover. Suppose a person buys a slave and circumcises him, then the slave may eat the Passover. But no one who lives for a short time in your country may eat it. No hired worker may eat it." That is one. Nice. Everything's happening so fast in the Bible. Anyways, let's keep reading. The meal must be eaten inside the house. No, not outside the house. The meal must be eaten outside the house. No! What am I doing? The meal must be eaten inside the house. None of the meat is to be taken outside the house. Don't forget and oppose. The whole community of Israel must take part in this feast. A random who lives with you may share the Lord's Passover. But first all the males in his house will be circumcised. Then, since he will be like a citizen of Israel, he may share in the meal. But a man who is not circumcised may not eat a Passover meal. The same rules apply to Israel born in the country, and they apply to a foreign person there living there. So all the Israelites did just as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. On that same day, the Lord led the Israelites out of Egypt. The people led by division. These are my hands. You should sound me clapping because the Israelites finally got out of Egypt. Wow. Wow. All that hard work paid off. Wow. Great work, Moses and Aaron. You earned it. Anyways, that was Exodus 11 and 12. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to push the like button, comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe to my channel for more videos such as this one. So until next time, this is Rihanna saying, see you guys in the next video. Bye!